I was born with a highly sensitive personality. When someone says something harsh to me, I want to cry. When someone scolds me, I want to die. But later, a billionaire heir told me, "You are my princess. I'd give you my life." Because we're sensates, every emotion I feel is amplified 100-fold for him. When his childhood friend made me cry, he tearfully terminated all business partnerships with her family. When his mother slapped me and yelled, "Here's $5 million, leave my son now," I was terrified. And the next second, he had a full-blown panic attack and sent his mother to a nursing home. From that day on, everyone knew his life motto: if she sheds a single tear, I'll burn down a city. But his first love, who had just returned to the country, didn't know. She kicked down my dorm room door with her people. "How dare a beggar like you seduce Gideon?" The next second, I was dragged toward a dark room, feeling like my life was over. The grip on the back of my neck was tight, as two bodyguards in black suits dragged me toward the abandoned warehouse. Students along the way craned their necks to watch. Their whispers felt like tiny needles drilling through my ear canals into my brain. My hypersensitive nerves instantly snapped taut. My fingers clutched at my shirt hem desperately. My heart pounded so hard it felt ready to explode, and my nose stung with the threat of tears. I'd been like this all my life. If someone casually said something harsh, I'd ruminate on it for 3 days. If someone gave me an impatient look, I'd blame myself endlessly. Not to mention being dragged through a crowd like this, with the entire building's eyes glued to me. The shame instantly washed over my head. Still putting on that sullen face? Who are you showing off for? Why are you crying? Are you trying to scam me or something? Lindsay walked up to me in her 4-inch stilettos, her fingers painted with bright red nail polish. She raised her hand and slap-struck me across the face in front of everyone. She was Gideon Ashford's recently returned first love, the spoiled heiress everyone at school knew about. 10 minutes ago, when she'd kicked down my dorm room door, I'd been working on my thesis. I hadn't even finished typing a sentence before she dumped half a cup of iced Coke over my head. "How dare a beggar like you seduce Gideon?" Her voice wasn't quiet. Everyone on the entire dorm floor stuck their heads out to watch. Those stares, curious, mocking, eager for drama, swept across my face. Instantly, I felt both humiliated and furious. The words of protest stuck in my throat. I couldn't open my mouth. Just as I tried to force myself to speak, a surge of tears rushed straight to my brain. The next second, tears filled my eyes. "What are you doing? I've already called the police." My roommate Willow rushed over to stop them, but a bodyguard behind Lindsay shoved her hard against the wall. Her phone crashed to the ground with a loud clatter, the screen shattering into pieces. Lindsay scoffed, stepped over my scattered belongings, and ordered the bodyguards to keep dragging me. "The police?" She laughed arrogantly. "Go ahead and call them. Even if you report this to the United Nations, it won't matter. My family donated the new lab building to this school. What are you compared to that?" I looked at my thesis papers and materials, now covered in muddy footprints. The grievance hit its breaking point instantly. I couldn't hold back my tears anymore. One drop fell onto the back of my hand with a soft plop. I bit my lip, trying not to cry out loud, but my condition made it impossible to control. When Lindsay saw me like this, she mocked me directly. "Oh, what kind of damsel in distress act is this?" Just as she raised her hand, her slap about to land on my face, a voice suddenly rang out from the hallway. "Stop!